99's in the Forest is interesting, and the lore behind it is even more terrifying. I mean, we've kind of touched on a little bit about the real-life setting and what it is even based on, but I thought we would break down the lore entirely from the hunter notes, the ranger logs, the camper pages, everything in between, all in one video, and, well, you got a sapling.
Yeah, I know, right? I didn't think you were watching it, bro. I thought you were doing the intro, man.
Oh,
I was just trying to get it started,
I just look back and he's carrying a sapling, dude. Okay, so what do you think about the lore of 99 Nights before we even dive into it?
I think that's one of the best things about the game. The fact that there is lore in it. It's not just like you're mindlessly playing. I always enjoy the fact that when a game has some good lore, you know?
Yeah, I 100% agree. And I mean, this one can even be eerie because a lot of it is kind of based around like real events and stuff like that. And I think that even just makes it a little bit more like, it keeps you on your foot a little bit more as you're playing, especially with the deer being based off like a real life Wendigo, which is like a creature that many people have claimed to have spotted and stuff. So I think it's really interesting. So you want to start us off though, getting back into the foundation of the game and the lore of it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, the entire forest incident, it's not confirmed to be like totally canon, but the chances of it being canon are extremely high. It says that the forest was actually a testing facility where scientists did experiments on animals. The deer that we obviously are always running from escaped and started killing people one by one, and the remaining ones decided to worship the deer, aka the cultists. After some time, a plane crashed in the forest. A woman died while her kids survived, but ended up getting kidnapped by the deer.
So yeah, it looks like the deer has kidnapped the children, which is why you see a lot of times in the game, like your goal is to find the 4 children that are locked up, and a lot of times you got to make sure the deer doesn't come after you, get you. But there's a weird, interesting twist with this as well, with the cultists. So, you know, the cultists, while the forest was closed, many strange things appear all throughout the forest, and if you see, you will see the cultists, which appear to often be worshiping the deer. So I guess they got like stuck in the forest too, and they decided just to start worshiping this deer, and I guess the deer spares them for this, which is even more weird.
Exactly. It makes you kind of wonder why the deer spares them. Like maybe there's some sacrificial stuff going on. I mean, I don't want to speculate, but dude. Anyways, also in the forest, we also have the wild animals, of course. It is not known what the cause was. Suddenly, many wolves and other ferocious animals entered the forest, such as the alpha wolves and the bears. Kind of interesting, but no one really knows how they got here or what caused the wolves to be alpha or what. But it is kind of interesting that they just, dude, we got to put this fire.
Oh my god, dude!
He can't really attack. He can't really attack on the first night. Is it even worth putting the fire up?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He can't attack on the first night, but still getting the fire gone, you know, that second night rolls around, you're really in for it. But getting on into it, though, you know, apparently many hunters were sent into the forest to eradicate the deer. I mean, you know, a failed experiment gone wrong that escaped from the scientists as we see him right there in front of us. Look at him. He's not, look at him. Yeah, it's just unbelievable. But yeah, dude, he's already left.
Dude, he's scared of us, dude.
But
get out of here.
Yeah, apparently many hunters were sent to erase the deer and finally get rid of it. But this is where you get some of the ranger notes, some of the things kind of appearing, describing the characteristics, the conclusions of their findings of this. And yeah, you can find these at the dock cabin, you know, at the towers and stuff. You can find these notes, which we're going to be going over those as well.
Yeah, 100%. And after we kind of we'll get into the notes, but after we just gave like the backstory of what's going on here on the forest, this is where our players come in to take part in the lore. This is where we, come in. We have to survive the 99 days or more at a campfire and save the 4 lost children and face all these entities in the forest. This is the rescue operation. That's why we're here. And obviously, we look like we're ready for our rescue with our cyborg armor on. Looks pretty sweet. And of course,
these things are the best. Yeah, so that's the role that you play as a player, the rescue operation. You're coming in to ensure that you can find these children and everything's going to be good. I mean, if we scale this on over to the hunters' notes and some of the things that we can see that the hunters have kind of went over. It basically says this: they told me to never hunt here. The deer behave differently. I should have listened. It's outside right now, staring at me through the window. Bullets don't work on it. I don't think I'll survive the night. Yeah, and that's true. Bullets do not work on the deer at all.
I'm trading this bunny foot.
This is the dude.
Dude. Okay. All right. Anyways, you have the hunter's note that you just went over, but you also have the ranger logs. You have, I think it's 3 ranger logs. Ranger log 1 actually says, something very strange has been going on in the park. A few days ago, I noticed a deer standing on its hind legs and looking at me. At first, I thought it was a human. It wouldn't move closer to me. It just stood there staring at me.
Yeah, that is definitely kind of showcasing the characteristics, what the deer does. If we proceed on to the Ranger Log 2, we see that it just says, the deer just watches me. It doesn't seem to come closer. I don't think it likes my flashlight or my campfire. And what this one specifically tells you is, hey, this is an indication that if you're out at night, you're not near your campfire, and you have a flashlight, this will scare away the deer, which is a huge benefit and a good piece of information to know.
Yep, absolutely. Ranger Log 3 says the deer has chased me all night. I was only saved when the sun came up and it disappeared into the forest. I bet the science lab at the edge of the forest has some answers.
And expanding off of that one, you know, obviously the more that you expand your campfire, you level your campfire up, the map expands, and then towards the end, you'll be able to find the science lab. You'll be able to get some more answers and everything as the map expands. Getting into another one is actually of a camper page, which says, someone's been stalking me out here. I've seen it move out of the corner of my eye. It's taller than any human I've seen. It almost looks like a deer. I guess this is reports from a camper and one of the also pages that has been left. I mean, honestly, Ed, you got to think. We're going to get more updates. We're going to get more of the lore expanded, and we're going to get to know more about the backstory of the deer and everything involving the rangers and maybe even the camper. And there's going to be backstories added more to expand the camper's story and stuff like that, I imagine, as well. What do you think? You think they're going to do that?
I think this game has so much potential, especially with the lore. I think for sure that the lore is going to expand with future updates, and I'm honestly really excited to cover it with you, hopefully.
Yeah, I know there is an update that we just recently got, the alien update, which introduced awesome alien stuff. You know, we're ecstatic about it. We love the aliens and everything. So I think the next update, we're definitely going to see some more stuff expanded upon, and it's probably going to be even more over the top and unexpected in various ways that you would not expect. And basically, what I'm saying is, you guys need to make sure you're subscribed to our channels because we're going to be covering it.
Absolutely. Subscribe, ding dong that bell, dude. You don't want to miss any of this, man. You don't want to miss any of it.
You said it, not me. I didn't say it.
No, I mean, you were literally going to say it, bro.
I'm not going to tell people to subscribe. If you do that, now they don't subscribe.
Oh, dude, no.
Dude, you can't tell people to subscribe. They hate subscribing these days.
No.
No, but all jokes aside, we will be covering the new updates and everything about the game, tips, tricks, everything you need to know. We will have it here first before anybody else.